I say, what's this behind the hat stand? A rolled up parchment in Grandpapa's trunk?
Good heavens, chaps. We may be in for a spot of treasure.
Up in the attic on a wet Tuesday night, with the torture tweed jacket and a terrible fright. Cobwebs dangling like lace from the beams, and a stack of old annuals from 1913. Found a tin of buttons, a broken croquet bat, a portrait of an uncle with a magnificent hat. And behind the cricket pads and the moth-eaten flag was a leather-bound case in a dusty old bag. I gave it a tug, it gave a little crack. Out rode a map with a big red X on the back. Tea-stained scorch marks, edges all frayed, and a note that read, "For the bold and well-behaved." I adjusted my monocle, polished my shoe, and said, "By Jove, we've got adventuring to do." There's a treasure map found in the attic old beam, with a trail through the garden and the village green, past the vicar's hedge and the duck pond's foam, to a chest buried somewhere rather close to home. Oh, tally-ho, grab the spade and the lamp, put on your boots for the lawn may be damp. A fortune awaits, or perhaps just a spoon, but we're off on a quest by the light of the moon. The map said stop where the chimney points west, then bow to the badger and continue the quest. Count 7 steps from the apple tree trunk, beware of the goose with the furious honk. We marched through the hallway with courage and class, past Auntie's old vase made of hideous glass, out through the kitchen avoiding the cat, who looked quite suspicious of all of that. At the vegetable patch by the old garden wall, we found a brass key that was terribly small. Then down by the shed where the nettles attacked was a clue in a teacup with the hairline crack. It said, "Dear explorer, don't dawdle or drift, the greatest of treasures is under the..." Well, the word had been smudged by a jammy old thumb, so we guessed it said compost and carried on chum. There's a treasure map found in the attic old beam, with the trail through the garden and the village green, past the vicar's hedge and the duck pond's foam, to a chest buried somewhere rather close to home. Oh, tally-ho, grab the spade and the lamp, put on your boots for the lawn may be damp. A fortune awaits, or perhaps just a spoon, but we're off on a quest by the light of the moon. Now Winston the spaniel began to bark at a lump by the roses concealed in the dark. We dug with conviction, we dug with panache, we dug through the mud and the beetroot stash. Then clunk went the spade on a box below, with a rusty old lock and a coppery glow. The key turned once, then twice, then 3, and we all stood back for what we might see. Inside was a biscuit tin wrapped in a vest, a toy brass crown and a note addressed to any young chap with a curious mind. Here lies the treasure I hoped you'd find. No rubies, no diamonds, no pirate gold, just family tales from the days of old. A photograph, a medal, a penny, a ring, and a diary full of impossible things. Grandpapa fought pirates in Bournemouth Bay, rode a penny farthing halfway to Calais, taught a parrot laughed and escaped in a pram, and hid all his secrets in strawberry jam. So we raised a mug of cocoa with pride to the map and the mischief it kept inside. For the finest treasure, if truth be told, is a cracking good story that never grows old. There was a treasure map found in the attic old beam, with the trail through the garden and the village green, past the vicar's hedge and the duck pond's foam, to a chest buried somewhere rather close to home. Oh, tally-ho, what a splendid caper, all from a trunk and a crinkly old paper. No fortune in crowns, no jewels in the room, just legends and laughter by the light of the moon. So if you hear floorboards creak overhead, and find an old trunk by the chimney bed, do take a peek, but do mind the dust, and never ignore a map you can trust. Cheerio now, splendid work. What? Anyone for tea? Anyone for tea?